Hi guys, so today I'm out here in the garden clearing out these garden beds and trying to get them ready for spring plantings because a lot of my transplants that I have inside under the grow lights are getting a little bit too big, and I'm worried that they might get root bound if I don't hurry up and get them planted. So I am in kind of a rush to hurry up and clear out these garden beds and refresh them, so I wanted to go ahead and show you guys the process that I have made so far. So here's the progress I have made so far. I was able to pull quite a bit of things out. I still need to remove these peas because this is where my cucumbers are going to grow. And there's still celery in here because it still needs some more time. And I have some chard and kale, which I might keep, but I might also remove. I'm still not sure about that. Over here was able to take out all my lettuce, but the onions still need some more time, so I left those. In this raised bed, I was able to pull out some old basil and some broccoli, but I still have a broccoli and some cabbage that still needs some time to grow. And again, I'm not sure if I'll keep the kale and the chard or if I'm going to remove it. My family's not a big fan of that, but I do have a bunny and chickens. So over here I had peppers, and I was able to remove all those. And in that bed I had more peppers, which I was able to remove, so they're all over there. In this bed, I still have some cabbage growing, and the garlic still needs more time. And in that bed, I was able to remove some old okra and some broccoli that was done, but there is still some cabbage and broccoli that needs a little more time, and some onions. So yeah, that's the progress I've made so far. So it's the next day, and it is time to start planting out these transplants. I have officially ran out of room under my grow lights, and it is time for me to start my cucumber, squash, zucchini, things like that. So I do need to get these transplants planted. So that's what we're gonna do today. Transplants are outside. Like I said in the last video, I did start way too many peppers, so I'm not going to be able to plant all of them, but I need to start clearing them out so that I have space under my grow lights. So I got my peppers here. There's a few tomatoes and some eggplants, so that's what we're going to be planting today. Okay guys, so I filled up these 3 can grow bags last night, and I want to plant eggplants in 2 of them. So I didn't film me doing that just because it was nighttime, so I don't have good lighting. And also, I didn't actually mix the soil. It was already prepared. All I did was take it. Usually I have black grow bags, so all I did was transfer it from my black grow bag into these tan grow bags. So I'd grow in grow bags for quite a while, but I realized I don't like them during the summer. They dry out so quickly. But I wanted to try a tan grow bag to see if that helps with water. And also, these grow bags are 25 gallons, whereas my black grow bags that I was growing in is only 5 and 10 gallons. So I'm hoping that since this is 25 gallons, it gives more space for the roots and it won't dry out as quickly. Alright, so I have 2 of my eggplants here. This is a Black Beauty, and then this is a Ping Tung Long. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. So it's just a purple eggplant that is more long instead of like the fat normal ones. So I made this container mix how I make all of my soil. I just put peat moss, perlite, compost, and that's it. Okay, I need to get the fertilizer down. I already filled, this soil was already pretty filled with nutrients, but I'm going to go ahead and just add a little bit of fertilizer in the planting hole, just a little handful like that, and put it in there and mix it up. These roots got pretty big already. Yeah, you can see was already getting root bound from being in the pot for too long. And I ran out of space under my grow lights, so even though I wanted to put them up, pot them, I did not have the space to do so. So I'm going to try and just tease them out a little bit so that they will start growing down instead of circling. Just like that. That wasn't super in the middle, I don't think. Okay, so now I think I might put a little bit of marigolds or something, or herbs, something like that around this, because this is a big container. So I think some marigolds or some sort of herbs around it will look really nice. Okay, so this is kind of gonna bug me. This is not in the middle at all. It should be like over here. I don't know if I should fix it or just leave it, because I'm going to plant things around it anyways. I think I'm just gonna leave it, but yeah, it should be over here, so that's a little bit annoying, but oh well. Now this is the next one, the Ping Tung Long. So I'm gonna do that, this one over here, and I'm gonna try to get it more in the center as it should be. That looks good. thing. Just put a handful of that in there. And like I said, this bed these pots already had nutrients because I had filled up all my black pots with fresh soil, but then the seeds I planted didn't quite come up. They were coming up already like late, and it's about to get too warm for them. So I decided to just put that soil into these pots. Yeah. Alright, so this one's good. These roots are, like you can see, oh my god, they're less root bound. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's fine. Just put that in there. Alright, so in this last grow bag, I'm going to go ahead and plant shishito peppers. I'm going to do 3 of them, so 1, 2, 3. Flimsy. So with tomatoes, when you plant tomatoes, you're supposed to take off the lower leaves and bury it as far up as you can, because on the stem of tomatoes it's furry and roots will grow out. But I've noticed that even on peppers, if you bury a little bit of the stem, roots will end up growing where you bury it. So since some of these are a little bit flimsy, I am going to bury a little bit higher. See that root system? That looks pretty good. We'll go ahead and tease the bottom again, like I did with the eggplant, just a little bit. Like that. I'll do the same with this one. So normally they say roots don't grow on the stem of your peppers, but I noticed that they do grow. So I wouldn't bury as much as I would if it was a tomato, Like I wouldn't bury as much as the stem as I would if it was a tomato, but you can still bury it, especially if it's a little bit flimsy. You can bury it a little bit higher and you will get roots. Here's that root system. It's pretty too. So these root systems are nice, but they are ready to be planted. It's much longer, and these will get root bound. Last one I'm going to put right here, and this one is the flimsiest one, but I'll put it right here. Alright, that one was good. That one wasn't as root bound as the others. Because I don't want them growing that low, because I am going to be putting mulch on top of here, so I always just clean the bottom leaves. Looks pretty good to me. So I used fish fertilizer. This is two tablespoons per gallon. So this is 2 gallons, so I put 4 tablespoons. Step is going to be to mulch these. That way it keeps the soil nice and hydrated or moist, and also can make sure if it gets a little bit cold that the roots stay a little bit more warm. So there you have it. 5 plants down, a lot more to go. But so in these pots, I'm still going to add some marigolds or something, but I wanted to go ahead and get them mulched and ready for tonight. Well, that is it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me and seeing how I plant out peppers and eggplants in fabric pots. And tomorrow I'll be outside again. I'm hoping that I can plant out the rest of the peppers in the 5-gallon buckets, and also get my garden beds refreshed with compost and amendments and get those ready to be planted in. But yeah, so I wanted to thank you guys for those of you that have been watching my videos and those of you that have subscribed. I think it is exciting for me to see that, because I didn't think anyone would really care what I'm doing in my backyard. So I wanted to thank you guys for watching my videos and subscribing. Yeah, I hope as I grow and I can help you guys grow and learn from my mistakes and see what works and what doesn't work. But anyways, I wanted to just thank you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.